Alright, shalom, y'all. What the business is? Next day, today was 6:49 p.m. Thursday, September 5th, and I am on day 5 for my I don't like talking about it because really what the word says, you're supposed to anoint your face with oil so you don't look sick when you're fasting. You know, and I didn't anoint my face today, but I'm on my 5th day of my fast, so my dry fast, no food, no water fast. You know what I'm saying? But even though the Most High told me like I ain't gotta flip myself this much, cause I already done proved myself in a way. Cause I already done did 10-day fasts. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing 7-day fasts straight with no food, no water, 10 days. I've been doing that, and the Most High would just let me know like you ain't gotta afflict yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely made an offer to him that I'm gonna make fasting a daily part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Just to devote myself, cause I go hard with everything I do. So my birthday coming up on the 21st, so I was like, of September. So I was like, you know what? Let me just, and our 400 years done been up. So I was like, man, let me just, in the honor of the Most High, just everything that come with it. You feel me? Let me just. What I'm saying? Cause I ain't finna, I'm gonna chill out on it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still continue to fast, cause I also fast through the week. What I do through the week is I do, which I already explained this on my fucking channel, but I'm just explaining myself like always. I always fast 4 days out the week. I always fast 4 days out the week, and 3 days out the week I eat. You know what I'm saying? That's 7. And that's just a righteous balance to me, like, do more for the Most High than I do for myself. Eat 3 days, fast 4, you know what I'm saying? And I fast every Shabbat. So yeah, but I was just sitting here, bringing together all my little dreams, cause I was just reading in Genesis today. I'm about to go in the house real quick, cause there'll be a lot of noise. I'm about to, hey, I use this cup for like a, if y'all see this, I use this cup as like a little speaker. Y'all see the hole in the bottom? Hold up. I'm gonna try to find this in Genesis, cause I promise you I just read today something about, it was saying how, see, where right here. It was saying, it was saying right here how, give me a second, I'm gonna pause this bit. Alright, so I find it right here, and it's on Genesis 41. I'm gonna read 31 and 32, and it say, "And the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason for the famine following for it shall be very grievous." And this was the time Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream and things like that. And for that the dream was doubled unto Pharaoh twice. It is because the thing is established by God, and God will shortly bring it to pass. So let's sit for that. But so yeah, like that was kind of like that came to my head when I was outside, cause I be outside and cooling and stuff, just be looking at nature and stuff. Most I be showing itself a lot. Even though how much the devil put this illusion around me and try to stir shit up, but yeah, bro, I was like, damn, like that came in my head today because I read that today and I was just thinking, and it just brought me back to all my dreams I done had, bro, and was consistent in my dreams. Like if y'all go if y'all go through my little profile on here, y'all see how I got my rapture dream on there, and I got like rapture dreams and stuff like that I speak on. But I'm gonna get real in detail about this one. And this one, like I said, the Most High gonna do it, this and that. And then it was 7 years with Joseph. It was 7 years that they would be plenty, and then it was 7 years that so it was like a time to come, but it came soon, and it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in this space for 7 years. Like the Most High just showed me all this shit in 7 years. I'm like, damn, like I must be somebody special. You showing me this. You know what I'm saying? I noticed how heavy, the enemy have a presence on my life. And I'm like, damn, the enemy coming at me very hard, and it been like this my whole life. So I gotta be somebody real special and powerful. You know what I'm saying? And if I see my looks doing this, because when you do dry fast and things like that, no food, no water, this happens. Your body just, homeostasis, your body regenerating and stuff and shit like that. And all that, but so okay, so what I want to say. All right, I'm just gonna reflect on all these dreams I had, and all these dreams gonna be about. It's like a school setting for me, and remind you. Check this out. I had one dream, and I got my book of dreams. I can show you. I wrote dates and times when I had these dreams, but so this one dream, right, I had was okay. The test that I failed was with a female. So what happened was, I don't know. I feel like this was the Most High, but it was definitely a definitely high power being that came to me when I went to sleep, and in this dream, right, it was like, okay, the whole scenario popped up of the folly and the sin that took place between me and this female. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, the Most High, he brought it all the way back, and it's like he brought the situation back again. And I'm like, dang, why am I having a dream about what happened between me and this female and how everything took place with me? And it's like the Most High came out of nowhere, or something like a high-powered angelic being, not even angelic, high-powered being came out of nowhere. I want to say it's the Most High, you know what I'm saying? But it could be in a cherub or something. But it was like, okay, this was the test you failed. He was like, this was a test you failed. This was a test you failed. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. And right after that, it was like so many new things was happening. Like new things in the word was unlocking. Certain things was happening after that. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, this is a test you failed, but I'm going to help you. He was like, I see that you come into me in repentance, and you truly, generously, like I'm basically forgiven. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, like you forgiven, and you coming into me, like you doing, it's like I'm doing everything right, you know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to him, I'm doing everything right, and I'm very repentant, and I'm going hard as I can type shit. And he was like, okay, well, since you're doing that, I'm going to help you, You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, you forgiven, I'm going to help you. I'm like, okay. So, all right, that's one dream. Another dream I had, okay, was I'm in this class setting. I'm in a class setting, there's desks, the teachers in the front of the class, classroom. And in real life, I'm not good at school, taking tests in school, like, FCAT, ACTs and all that shit, whatever. But this was a regular test I was taking, and I'm not good at test taking, you feel me? Like, I'm good at schoolwork, doing this, doing that, language arts, reading, literature, all that shit. I'm good at that shit, all this, but I'm not good at test taking. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? As far as school goes. So, in a dream, the teachers passing our grades. Everybody getting their grades. I was the only one that didn't get their grade in the class. So the first thought that came to my mind, I like, damn, like I fucked up that bad. She don't even want to give me, and it was a female. She don't want to give me my test, because my test was just, this is what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm like, damn, my test was so fucked up that she don't want nobody to see that fat ass F on my grade. You feel me? You know how back in school, if you got a bad grade, but shit be so fucked up, they'll put that bitch in red. You feel me? So you'll you'll go ahead and put the paper on the table, right? But you can still see the fat ass F you know, on the other side of the paper because it's a white paper. But that's what I'm thinking in my head. So I like, damn, she don't want to give him a grade because my shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't even the case. So I'm expecting the worst in my mind. I'm like, damn, she ain't give him a grade. Everybody else got the grade. So what happened was she went to the front. She went back and sat down in front of the class, and she called me up to the desk. I'm like, oh shit, she finna tell me I failed the class, I failed the test. Fuck, I'm panicking in my mind, and for some reason, the lady can see she know what I'm thinking or something. So it's like she kind of played along with it, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, okay, I played along with it, but she was like, she gave me like a suspenseful look. She was like, she looking down at my paper like this, and she looked at me like this. She was like, you know why I called you up to the desk? I was like, no. She was like, can you pass the test? I was like, what? She was like, you passed the test. And she showed my grade, and it was an A plus 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 plus, like a super A plus, right? And I was like, I was shocked. Every time in the dreams, bro, I don't be expecting, you know what I'm saying, to do good in my fucking dream. I don't expect, it's like I don't be expecting it, how good it is, you know what I'm saying? And so she was like, not only did you pass the test, but you passed the whole class. You passed the whole class to where you don't need to be here no more. You gonna go and you're graduating and you're leaving. I'm like, the fuck? And it's like she showed me my grade for the overall grade. You feel me? Like the overall. She showed me my grade for the overall class. It was on this computer, and she showed me like I was good. Like I ain't have to. It's like I didn't have to stay for that class no more. I left. She was like, you move on. You gone. You graduating. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I was in this weird, because it's like my dream, it's like it's all connected, and I'm telling you, let me get to it. So next thing you know, I'm into the line, and I got my graduation stuff on. I'm just waiting to, go on the stage and be, walk across the stage, because it's like I excel, and I ain't have to do nothing. I was gone, like I was gone. She was like, you passed class, you good. I'm like, okay. And that shit shocked me, bro. Like, damn, bitch, I ain't even, damn, bitch. So that's another dream. And then, okay, this other dream I had, you know what I'm saying, was when I had this in I talked about this dream in my already on here. But the other dream I had, it was about, okay, that this angel was the man, and the angel was a man. And all the dreams, my angels is a man, you know what I'm saying? Like a man in this 50s, bald, got a gut, you know what I'm saying, wearing a white shirt. Just casual, you know what I'm saying? But he always helping me. You know what I'm saying? Always helping me, either driving a car or directing me, helping me, in many ways. I'm like, okay. So, so yeah, then this other dream, I went to the 45th Street Flea Market, which is where I'm from. It's West Palm Beach. We got a famous 45th Street Flea Market that everybody go to over here. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't know I couldn't find my way home, but the angel, he was just getting off of work, and he dropped me off. He took me to the flea market, you know what I'm saying? And at this flea market, it's like I knew how to get home from the flea market, but this angel drives so perfect out of his car. He just drives so perfect, bro. And he took me to the flea market, and in this flea market, everybody that I knew was in this flea market. Everybody in the whole town was in the flea market, but it was like, the angel went there just to relax. You know what I'm saying? He drank like a beer or something like that. He was just cooling before he went home. Cause he was like, man, I gotta go home. And in my mind, I'm like, you already know, like, you gotta get home to the wife, hit her bullshit. So I already know, you know what I'm saying? You wanna, hurry up and cool out before you get to the crib and deal with some other shit. So we went. It was cool as fuck. So we went to the flea market. He had like a bill. I think he had like a bill, and he was just sitting there. And he was sitting right here, and I was sitting over here, and my back was towards him. And next thing you know, it was this person that came out of nowhere. This whole dream was basically him showing me what was going on behind my back. Cool, right? Because my back was turned. It's like the angel was over here, and my back was like this. And it was like people that I didn't know. Not that I didn't know, but people came out of nowhere, and I was sitting at this table, and they were sitting down, and it was like they're trying to get information out of me, and they was using that against me. And the whole city was against me. Like everybody I knew was against me. Everybody I knew in my life was against me. The whole city was against me. What the fuck? And it was so cool, bro. And it was like, the angel knew what I was thinking in the dream, and we was just thinking the same stuff. And then the angel told me like it's a setup, it's all a setup or something like that. And he was like, y'all, why y'all doing this to this man? And he was like, it's all a setup, all a setup. And then in this dream, I'm about to get to the main part. In this dream, I had a dream in the dream to why they was mad at me. And they was mad at me because of jealousy. They was real jealous about me. Because in this dream, you ever had a dream in a dream? So, okay, I had a dream in a dream or a vision in this dream. And the vision showed me, okay, I didn't have the right clothes because I was very poor. I was very poor. And once again, the person who was giving out the awards was a female. But in the dream, I was very poor. Like I am now, bro. I don't have nothing. If I lose this roof, where am I going to go? You know what I'm saying? I don't have $1 to my name. I don't have shit. And in this dream, I didn't have the money to buy these clothes that was needed for the graduation. But what was said to me, because the lady already knew, she already knew, but I didn't tell her. I don't know if I tell her. I don't know if I told her, but for some reason she already knew that I was poor. I guess it showed that I was poor, and I didn't have the right. I couldn't buy the attire to graduate. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how I had this dream first, and then the other dream, as I said, with the classroom, I had it later on. But I'm doing it how it's connected in these two dreams, right? And we just read in Genesis with Joseph. So now, right? I was like, okay, well, I'm poor, I don't have this and that. So what happened was, what I did was, and I'm very, me personally, I have good taste, and I know how to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can make something that's nothing and make it look good. That's just how I always been. So in this dream, right, I just put clothes and pieces together. I just made best with what I had. And when I made best with what I had, I ended up dressing and looking better than everybody in the whole assembly. And the fact that I worked with what I had and I didn't have much, and I just put it together and it looked as good as it did, it was like I was extrally rewarded for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the lady who was presenting the awards, that's what she told me. She was like, not only, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And I was favored amongst the whole congregation. You know what I'm saying? I was favored amongst the whole congregation. And I was top in the congregation. Like, I was the top in all of it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's crazy. And everybody was giving me praises. Like, everybody was like, congratulating me, giving me praises, all this and that. I was like, dang. And in that dream, that was the vision I had in the dream. And the people in the city, in my city, that knew me and everybody that worked against me, they was mad because of that. They was jealous. And that was what the dream showed me. I'm like, damn, they jealous of me for what? You know what I'm saying? I'm poor. You jealous of a poor man? That's how I found out about gang stalking, because, the Most High, this was it was last year, actually. Yeah, last year. And in August of last year, he was just showing me a whole compilation and combination of, dreams and moving on Netflix and everything he was using around me to show me these things. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's 2 dreams. So I just showed you, okay, how I passed the class with honors, and I didn't have to remain in the class. Like, I was taken. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like my other dreams, I was taken and put in another place. Like, I was taken, bro. She was like, man, you graduate, you gone. You don't have to stay here no more. You did so good on the first test. And remind you, I already failed one test. You know what I'm saying? But I failed the test, but passed the whole class with honors, and I graduated with honors. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I just wanted to share that, put that on her, man. I don't know what I'm going to label this video, but, it's just a connection, because I just read this today in Genesis. You know what I'm saying? About a double dream. And they're like, okay, I had a double dream about a graduation, about passing class and graduating and being highest in what I'm doing. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And, you know what I'm saying? So, that's just crazy to me, bro, but... And then I'll be seeing stuff about a crown and, I don't know, like some type of royalty and crown and stuff like that, what I be seeing. And I know in the word, it says something about wisdom is granted the crown of life, a crown of life or wisdom, or something like that, crown of life or something. I keep seeing stuff about crowns and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So, and I'm no tribe of Yehuda. And I know the Most High said in His word, you know, He gonna establish His kingdom through Yehuda. He gonna establish his throne through Yehuda. So I'm like, okay. There's certain things with Crown just jumping up to me, bro, and jewels and things of that nature. And I'm very wise for my age, and just certain things, man. The Most High, He always revealed to me, you know, prophets of Yehuda, Jesus, Solomon, and David. He always showed me prophets of Yehuda. I'm like, okay, it's something of Yehuda because you told me, you know, he told me, Most High personally told me, you know, the story of Jesus, that's about you. This is you. This is about you. He told me this in like 2013, but I didn't accept it because, you know, I thought I was crazy. And as time went by, I'm like, damn, I'm noticing how my life is just like, you know, the prophet Jesus' wife. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. And it was so crazy. Like, I had went to this church one time, and I never knew about Solomon. I never knew about Solomon ever. But before I got to this church, you know what I'm saying, these people I was in a car with, this is real life. This is what happened in real life. This is like 2013 too. Or like before, it was like early 2013. I don't know. This was early. You know, I was going to this church, and before I got to the church, you know, people was talking about Solomon, how he sacrificed cattle and how, you know, the Most High blessed him. I didn't know, because I didn't read the Old Testament at all. I always stayed in the New Testament, so I didn't know anything about who that was. And, you know, when I got to this church, there was this prophetess lady, you know what I'm saying? She came to me, and she was like, she put her hands on my head and shit. And she was like, you know, you're very wise. You have wisdom of Solomon, you're very wise. Like, you're very wise. And she was like, you know, you like to fix things. You like to build, you like to fix things. So I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to be a motherfucker that have like a trade type shit. I want to make ACs, build ACs. I like to build shit. So that was something I wanted to get into. But I never got around to that. So, but yeah, it was just crazy to me. And the Most High always showed me, like, even when, you know, it was the day that was supposed to be Yom Kippur, that was, I think, in March of this year. But I didn't know it was Yom Kippur. But, you know, I just pleaded with the Most High, like, yeah, you know, I didn't know it was Yom Kippur. So you say it's the Shabbats of all Shabbats. So, you know, can I just treat the upcoming Shabbat like it's Yom Kippur? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So what happened was, I went out to the little canal back in my backyard, and, you know, the Most High was with me, bro. And I swear, the Bible, the word was just turning. Like, a wind will blow, and it'll stop on the page I'm supposed to read. You know what I'm saying? And it stopped on David, and it stopped on Solomon. And it showed, you know, it showed in the word basically how, you know, David trespassed with a female and how Solomon trespassed with a female. And I trespassed with a female, right? The same, you know, and what the word say was presented to us and what it says, you know, that's the same mistakes I had or shortcomings I had with a female. I messed up. And the same thing it says right here what David and Solomon did, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that was crazy. And coincidentally, it stopped on the pages when the wind blew. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't touch it at all, and I was just reading. Like, that was crazy. But then the Most High showed me Jeremiah 33 verse 6 too. And it says there how, you know, he's basically gonna heal you and lift you up, something like that. So I'm like, okay. But, you know, it's just so crazy to me, bro. And, you know, the other dream, my raptor dream about, you know, the Most High taking me, snatching me. Like, it was the Most High personally snatching me, taking me, and putting me in this another land with hills. The land had hills. The land, it had picnic tables. It had hills, and it was vibrant green grass, just beautiful. And I said in a dream, I ain't never want to leave that place. All the pain I feel in my body, all type of, you know, shit that I'm going through here, I didn't feel it where I was there at all. And I felt everything in the dream. That's the first time I ever had like a solid, real dream like that. I felt like I was there type shit. You know, so I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, all my pain is gone, and I'm at rest. And the Most High laid me in a resting position in this grass, and I was at rest. I was at peace. And it was other people there, but I can only see probably I can see 4 people there, 5 people there, but in the range of 5 and like 11 people there, bro. So I was like, damn, it's not a lot of people. And it was like, I want to say we was like in spirit form type shit. Like, we was like transparent looking, you know what I'm saying? And we all had expectancy in our heart. Like when I sat up out the grass and I looked and I seen everybody else, it was a little bit of people, and they was all looking one way, and they had expectancy on their heart. And I'm like, damn, what? And I think it was like an entrance or like a gate that everybody had to go through, because everybody, I sat up and I seen everybody looking one way, and the one way they was looking, they had expectancy on their heart. Something like, okay, there's got to be an entryway to where, you know, people coming in at. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the Most High personally snatched me and then dropped me off in this other place, bro. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I had that dream. I'm like, damn. So all my dreams, it confirms each other. And once again, all my dreams, like, my enemies, it was one dream I had, you know, I was walking, in the plaza, bitch. I was walking in the plaza, and I had my headphones in. Like, I just had my headphones in, type shit. And I was just mind my own business by myself like I usually do, you feel me? And they say, a car pull up, shooting. I'm talking about rifles out the window, shooting everything they got. Shooting everything. It had to be like 4 or 5 people shooting at me at one time. And I'm walking. When they start shooting, bitch, I can't do nothing. Like, I'm stuck, you feel me? But all the bullets missing me. And I'm standing on the hood like, what the fuck? And when they was done shooting, right, they shot every bullet they had, bro. And when I look down, I'm like, oh shit, bitch, I'm not dead. What the fuck? I ain't hit. Bitch, I had my file on me, bitch. So, bitch, I went in the store. I heard when the store caught that bitch back, came back outside, pop, 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 pop. Put like the green beam on them and shit. And I hit all of them. You know what I'm saying? And in my bullets, I got RIPs in my gun, in my 4.5, my SD 4.5. So, bitch, I hit all of them. Bah, 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 bah. I did not miss. You know what I'm saying? And they died, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was one dream I had. I'm like, damn, fuck, that's crazy. And then I had another dream, Bill, where I was walking, and there was this dude in a black hoodie, and the Most High told me, like, he got a gun. And so when the Most High told me that in my mind, I turned around, and the dude heard him put the gun out, and I took it from him. And I shot him with his gun, you feel me? And I shot him again. I kept shooting him, but he ain't die. And he was like, damn, just kill me or something. He said something like, just kill me. Like he was miserable or something like that. And I'm like, damn. I felt bad for him. I'm like, damn, I don't want to kill, bro. Like, I ain't no killer, bro. I want to kill you, dog. And I tried to help him. After, I shot him, bitch. I tried to help him, you feel me? Like, try to get him right. And that was another dream I had. It was just shit. Just little dreams I'm throwing on her, bro. But yeah, and then back to the other dream when the angel took me in this 45th Street flea market. It was like, the whole city was like, oh yeah, we finna get these people for you. These people gonna do this to you, this and that. We calling troll. They gonna come and get you and all that. And I was like, okay, I ain't do nothing. I'm innocent. I ain't do shit. And the people they brought, it was little Boy Scouts. And I was like, this who you sent for me? They wasn't even look. They couldn't even pay attention to me. They were little boys in training. I'm like, this who you send to fuck with me? The little boys. You know what I'm saying? This is their army. They back up. This is their army. And these little boys, they ain't even looking at me. I'm like, bro, I'm done with y'all little bullshit. I'm waiting for the angel. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a laundromat. For some reason, it was a laundromat. It is a laundromat in the plaza on 45th Street. So I went to a laundromat because I couldn't find an angel car. So I went to a laundromat and I was just waiting there. And in the laundromat, you got clear windows. And I was like, okay, well, since I can't find an angel car, I'm just gonna wait till you leave. I'm just gonna wait till he have to, because it's a light for you have to get out the plaza. You have to stop at a light. So like, okay, I'll just wait and I'll just wait till I see his car. Then I'll just leave. You feel me? But I was just waiting at the laundromat and there's clear windows, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of waiting. I'm about to leave because I know how to get to my house from the 45th Street flea market. I know how to get to the crib. So I was like, okay. So right when I'm about to leave, you know what I'm saying, and walk out the laundromat, it's like the angel popped up. He had this red car. It was ugly to me. Like, it was a red Mercedes, like, station mobile type shit. I'm like, but the inside was fire. Like, when you get inside the car, that bitch look clean as fuck. It look fire. Like, I ain't expect it to look that good on the inside. And, he drive perfect as fuck. And when I stepped out, when I'm about to leave, he seen me like, and he was just approaching the red light, and he seen me. He just backed right up, picked me up, and took me home. You know what I'm saying? And there was another dream. You know what I'm saying? When this is a dream that I had, that my baby mama got killed. You know what I'm saying? And in this dream, it was at my old high school, and in my old high school, there's a side gate, but it has a lock on it, which is how it is in my high school. So in this dream, my baby mama knew, and in this dream, my baby mama, she got like her mom got a BMW truck that she drives. So for some reason, I'm with my baby mama in this car, in this BMW truck, and my baby mama driving. And so me, cause I'm a man, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, well, it's a lock on that gate. Let me go and break the lock so we can get out the school, so we can leave, right? So this is the thing in the dream. In the dream, it was showing me that in the dream, my baby mama knew it was dangerous outside the car, but I didn't know. I was just trying to, do the right thing and open the gate because I'm a man. I mean, we both trying to get somewhere. Let me assist. Let me break the chain so we can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But in the dream, she already knew I was going to try to do that. So what happened is, it's like she played some type of role and she just kept quiet. And what happened was, she didn't tell me anything, but she knew something was going to happen to me if I leave that car, because it was something outside that was bad. But, and it was raining too. So I was like, man, well, I didn't think about it. I just went and tried to open the gate. And what happened was, in this dream, something killed her. Like, she was in a car, and she thought, and when I went outside, I can see that she was thinking she was safe because she was in a car. She like, oh, I ain't got to worry about that. I'm in a car. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But what happened was, the thing that was outside that she was expecting to kill me and to hurt me, didn't hurt me. It ended up killing her while she was in a safe place, while she was in the car. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But the thing that was outside that was supposed to hurt me, it didn't kill me. It wounded me a little bit. Like, what happened was, it sliced me in like 3 parts, and my body fell apart like clay. And what happened was, it's like, I personally seen the Most High, bro. I personally seen him put me back together. It was like I was out my body, and it's like I seen the Most High like put me back together out of nowhere. And when he put me back together, I was perfect, and I was made perfect, bro. Like, perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, the Most High like put me back together like clay. He just put me back together, and he molded me, and I was made perfect, and I was glowing and shit. And then what happened was I ended up leaving. For some reason, the dream skipped, and for some reason, I'm in the car with angels. It's one angel that's driving the car, and they all dudes. One angel that's driving the car, and there's one angel that's in the back seat, and I'm in the passenger seat. And so the angel driving, we on our way somewhere, and he taking me somewhere. And next thing you know, the Most High sent to my mind, because reminds you, when the Most High put me back together, everything, our connection was 100. Like, he can tell me straight up what to do, what to be, like that. So the Most High told me, he was like, go get my son. My son is in Food Town, which is right next. It's a plaza, which is right next to the school. And the Most High told me, like, he's in a black car, or something like that. He told me right where my son was. And I'm like, okay. So I told the angels, hey, turn around. We got to go and get my son. So they hurry up and busted you. The angel hurry up. And next thing you know, we going back to go get my son. And it was like, the Most High brought to remembrance in my mind of a shortcut that I can take, to get to my son. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I was like, damn, I do remember a shortcut. The next thing you know, we took this shortcut, and we ended up getting to my son faster than whoever had my son expected for me to get there. You know what I'm saying? Because the person, whoever that had my son, was expecting me to get there at a later time, but I got there quicker than he thought I was gonna get there. And what happened was, when I pulled up, I hurried up and hopped out the car, and the angels was finna get out to help me, and I was like, no, y'all stay in the car. I got it. I can do it myself. I got it. So what happened was, the dude, he looked at me in like astonishment, like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't expect you to get here that fast. Like, he was scared. And when I pulled up, he was using my son as the spoil. Like, he was using my son to get money and to make money off him. I'm like, bro. And when I pulled up on bro was scared. Like, he was expecting me to hurt him. And I was like, hey, bro, I ain't come here for all that. I just came here for my jit, you feel me? That's what I come here for. And he was like, he was just scared as fuck. And I was like, bro, and this is what I told bro. I was like, I should do it, but I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I just took my son, and me and my son, I put my son in the car, and he sat next to the angel in the back seat, and I was on the passenger seat, and we left. And next thing you know, we got back on the road so quick, like at the speed of light, like you know, like we ain't never turned back to go and get my son. We just cleared it. You feel me? We were gone, and that was my dream, but we was just gone. You know what I'm saying? We was gone, bro. And it's like that's my dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this other dream I had recently, it was like probably like I want to say last week I had a dream, and then this other dream, I don't know what happened. I can't tell you. It was all mixed and jumbled up because they do fuck with my dreams like a motherfucker all the time. They do a lot of fuck shit. But what happened was in this other dream I had, it was like I was singing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I was singing for the Most High. It was like the Most High. I don't know. It was weird. Like it's like the Most High had me singing. You know what I'm saying, for him or something by singing. He had me singing for him. And I was singing so beautifully. And it was weird, bro. Like, it was weird, dog. I was singing so beautifully. And what happened was, it was weird. Like, it was like, in the physical, I felt myself trying to leave. Like, I felt like my spirit trying to leave. And I was singing for the Most High. And then in my dream, like, while I was sleeping, I was crying. Because I was singing for the Most High. It was something, bro. Like, I was singing for the Most High. I had so much passion for the Most High, and I was singing for him, and it made him happy. And it made me happy. And I was singing so beautifully. I was so good, bro. And, you know, it was like, the more I was singing, it was like the higher and closer I got. Something like that. It was weird, bro. But I just woke up out of a dream, bro. But, yeah, it's just, I'm just giving you, you know, just, you know, giving you my testimonies out here about, you know, certain dreams. And I'm just bringing it all together because before I had cut the camera on, I was outside and I was just thinking about it. I was just, you know, talking to the Most High about it. I was like, yeah, man, my dreams like this. And, you know, and next thing you know, it came to my mind. And I seen 7-7 again, 7-7-7 again. And I've been seeing 5-5-5 and all this stuff. And just crazy, bro. But all glory to the Most High, Yah, about Yah, the God of Israel, man. So, y'all willing, this can help somebody or whatever who probably had some dreams, as you know, and there are other dreams too that I ain't put on here, but you know, it's like all my dreams, it's like, you know, strong, conquering, passing, exceeding limits that I ain't even expect in the dreams to be at. You know, all good to the Most High by Yah, God of Israel. So, you know, may He get the glory out of this. So, yeah, man, shalom. Yeah, once again, today is now 7:28 p.m. September 5th, Thursday. So, I'm out.